Good morning, everybody. We are on our way. We waited an extra hour because it was raining hard at 7 o'clock. And so it's 8 o'clock and we're on the trail. Rain is pretty much stopped. So hopefully we will be able to make it all the way to Great Barrington, Massachusetts, without it starting again. It's supposed to start again this afternoon. So we'll see how it works out for us. But for right now, we're dry and we're on the hike. So let's hike on. And a view of fog is about the best we're going to do today because it's really overcast. It hasn't started raining again, but it's going to stay overcast all day. So no sense standing around looking at that. We might as well hike on. We got another view window here, but of course it's just fog and clouds. Just show it to you to show that Massachusetts has them. We're just out here on the wrong day, so not their fault, just Mother Nature's gets a vote. All right, well, this is a good view, probably the best we can expect on a day like today, so we'll take it and be happy. The next ridge line in the valley below, pretty cool. And the clouds playing on the mountains. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, trail, for providing us for a motivating view. Yeah, buddy, so we're down, we just dropped about 1,500 feet. And man, I would have filmed some of it, but that was some tricky descents for a backpacker. I thought a little too tricky. I thought whoever's managing this trail, I don't know. I kind of thought the whole way down you wouldn't find that in Virginia. You'll climb to higher elevations in Virginia, but very rarely will you find yourself concerned that you're going to take a major fall. And back there I had to really slow down because there was points and areas where I thought you could easily fall and take a substantial fall. And so I don't know, just different thoughts to trail building, I guess. All in all, I'll say the trail thus far in Massachusetts has been good. I just think sometimes the ascents and descents, seems like here in New England, they go straight up and straight down way too much. So, but it's just my opinion. Now we're on good trail, and so let's hike on. Good morning, Mr. Cow. just eating and doing your thing. Well, we gotta be somewhere. Cool old hay rake. Now just a lawn ornament, but cool nonetheless. Cool. Walking up to a bridge and many American flags posted. That's awesome. Must be just a little stream that's not moving. And a walkway. This flat area has been great for making up time lost in that descent off Mount Everett. But these mosquitoes are horrendous. Every time I stop, I get swarmed by mosquitoes, so I am not stopping. I was getting kind of hungry, and I got tuna and one more tortilla, so I was going to make a tuna sandwich, but definitely not here. No way. This is mosquito heaven, apparently. They all want to come here. Whew. We just did a road crossing, and we're here at this monument memorializing the last battle of Shay's Rebellion, February 27th, 1787. Shay's Rebellion had economic roots in long-standing English tradition of agrarian revolts, as well as the resentment of rural Massachusetts of the political and financial dominance of Boston. The inability of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts forces to pursue the rebels across state lines strengthened the case for a strong federal government under the United States Constitution. Shay's Rebellion was an early test of the limits of state government after American independence. Many of those who took up arms on the sides of the regulators of government, as they preferred to call themselves, were young men who had served during the Revolution and still considered their action patriotic. Others saw them as dangerous counter-revolutionaries. The fight that took place here in Sheffield in the winter of 1787 was the last significant conflict of Shay's Rebellion. Sheffield men were in the ranks of the local militia, as well as the body of rebels led by Perez Hamlin, originally from Sharon, Connecticut, but having since moved to Lenox. Hamlin and his men, 100 strong, crossed over from New Lebanon, New York, during the night of February 26th, 27th of 1787. Some of those under arms with Hamlin had deep roots in Berkshire communities, while others were recent arrivals or were merely what would later be termed as border ruffians, motivated more to plunder than principle. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Thomas Ingersoll and some Great Barrington militia that were loyal to the government pulled back from town at Hamlin's approach and joined Colonel Ashley Jr. and about 40 Sheffield militia several miles to the south. Another body of loyal militia under William Walker of Lenox followed in Hamlin's wake, setting the stage for a confrontation in Sheffield before the rebels were able to recross into safety of New York. The fight that took place that afternoon near this monument was short and bloody. Ingersoll's men fired at the head of Hamlin's column from the shelter of the trees on one side of the road, and Ashley's men did the same from the other. Walker's men from Lenox arrived soon after and swept up the rebels from the rear. I won't read all of it. It goes on too long, and I'm sure you can look online and get the facts. But the battle took place in that field right there. Shay's Rebellion. Interesting. That's our history. We ought to remember it. So we passed Grinder about 2 miles ago, and he is not stopping in Great Barrington. He's going on through to the next shelter, so another 6-7 miles after the road intersection where we'll meet Gadget. So we first met Grinder in Central Virginia like 3 months ago, and when he said he was section hiking, he's doing a through hike, but he's putting sections together. I was thinking multiple sections played out over a couple years. Man, was I wrong. Grinder has been on the trail since we've seen him. He's been on the trail for 3 months, so he got on in southern Virginia, and he's hiking up to New Hampshire, and that will complete his entire through hike when he gets past Mount Washington. But man, just an awesome individual. 79 years old. One of 2 people I've met out here that are 79, the oldest people out here doing a through hike. And there he is, up this morning at 5 o'clock, putting on his little Ace knee supporters and getting himself ready to go. Yeah, man, I hope when I'm 79, I'm still that energetic and involved in life. Because to me, that is the secret to life, is staying actively engaged in life. So anyways, props off to Grinder. Awesome hiker, awesome man. Just a pleasure to meet him, know him, and hopefully here he's going to take a couple days off in Lee, Massachusetts, but we're going to have to take a 0 or 2 soon too, so hopefully we'll see Grinder again. It would be an honor and a pleasure to see him a couple more times before he completes his hike. So yep, that's the kind of people you meet on the Appalachian Trail. $17.61. Nice. Hey buddy, so we made it into Great Barrington, and to be completely honest with you, it's the next day, but I just wanted to kind of give a wrap-up of yesterday's events, because I kind of left you hanging at the Great Barrington Township sign. Anyways, hitched a ride into Great Barrington. Awesome. The second person going by picked me up and took me 4 miles to the Fairfield Inn, where we stayed with Gadget. You can see the backpack's a little fuller today, and so we got a full resupply, and we got a good night's sleep, and we were able to communicate with friends and family. And we went out to the local restaurant and had a really good meal. Last night, some baby back ribs and coleslaw and cornbread and mac and cheese. So you don't get that on the trail. So good day, good evening. Gadget's been on the videos already, so sorry, it was really my oversight and lack of prioritizing, but we were trying to get really a lot of catch up with each other and then get business done, and I just lost track of time. And then this morning she had to leave early to go to some appointments. So anyways, we're back on the trail and we're gonna hit the trail and continue to hike. So